Hi, this is Ola from Start With Self, and this video will be about forgiveness, and especially forgiveness towards your parents. In a couple of my recent videos, we talked about how you can start reprogramming your mind to create a more happy and fulfilling life. And one of the steps to take is to let go of any resentment or anger or any grudges that you might be holding on to. And since we started to talk about your inner programming and how the biggest part of that programming happens in your early childhood, I wanted to share with you one exercise that will help you release any resentment that you might have towards your parents. Because when you realize how many different bits and pieces of programming come from your parents, you might be feeling quite a lot of resentment towards them by now. So in this video, I'm going to share with you one exercise that will help you release any feelings of anger or resentment that you might have towards yourself and towards your mom and dad. So the exercise consists of 3 parts. In the first part, I would like you to invite you to find a quiet place for yourself, sit down, light a candle if you want, close your eyes, and I want you to see yourself as a little child, about 4 years old. And I want you to really connect to that child and to realize that the only thing that this child wants is to be loved. You might see that this little girl or boy is feeling quite lost and maybe they are even crying. So what I want you to do is give yourself a hug, look into your eyes and tell yourself that you are always there for yourself. And I want to encourage you to really feel this vision, to really connect to that little you and to find that love that you have for yourself. And once you've done that, make this image of that younger you really tiny, so tiny that you can put yourself in your heart and do that. Put that image of you in your heart to remind you that that child is still in you and that you can always find more love for yourself. So that's the first step of this 3-part exercise of forgiveness. The next step is doing exactly the same thing, but seeing in your mind's eyes your mom. So imagine your mom at the age of 4 or 5. She's lost, she's crying, she's also looking for love, but she doesn't even know which way to go, like where to seek that love that she craves so much. And I want you to get closer to her, look into her eyes, and simply give her the love she's craving. Tell her you love her. If you won't tell her, you will always be there for her, even if it means only on the spiritual level, and give her a hug. Calm down this little girl. And once you've done that, make this image really tiny and again put her in your heart so that you remember that she's always there and so that you remember that you can find love for her no matter what life experiences you might have had with your mom. And then the last part, do the same thing with your dad. So see your dad as this little boy, also about 4 or 5 years old, and realize that, again, all that he wants, all that he looks for is actually love. So look into his eyes and tell him how much you love him. If you want to give him a hug, just make him feel safe and loved. And once you've done that, make this image really tiny and put your dad in your heart. And now all the 3 of you, so you, your mom and your dad, are there in your heart in this energy of love and forgiveness and more understanding that all we want essentially is to be loved. So that's the whole exercise. It is a very powerful exercise. It might make you feel quite actually emotional. Before I recorded this video, I did this exercise again for me, thinking about myself and my parents. And I must say it was very emotional for me. I cried quite a bit, but it brought quite a lot of cleansing into my life and my relationship with my parents. So if you also feel like crying and you feel that you are flooded with different emotions, just let them flow. And this flowing will bring quite a lot of release, and it will invite more understanding, compassion, and forgiveness into your relationship with your parents. And remember, forgiveness is not about deleting everything that has happened in your life. And I don't know what happened in your life, but I can only imagine that some things are more difficult to heal than others. So this is not about deleting what has happened. It is about setting yourself free from resentment, anger, and grudges. Do this exercise and leave a comment below the video what kind of positive feelings it helped you reconnect with in your heart. I'm really looking forward to reading the comments and just seeing how it helped you release resentment and anger. And thank you so much for watching. Share it with anyone who would benefit from inviting more forgiveness into their life. And of course, if you found this video useful, please hit a subscribe button and a like button as well. See you in the next video.